everyone and welcome back to the MUSEBEAUTY.Pro channel. It's Celeste here, and in this video I'm back for another makeup tutorial. I'm going to be sharing with you all how I created this beautiful kind of wash of coral, which was inspired by the Pantone Color of the Year Living Coral, using the Viseart Coy eyeshadow palette alongside the Viseart Warm Mattes eyeshadow palette. I will also be sharing with you some tips and tricks and techniques with some of the ESUM brushes for today's look, why I use them, why certain brush types are best for certain reasons, the different outcomes that you can get with using different types of brushes. If that sounds like something you're interested in, all you have to do is keep watching. So as you can see, the right eye is already completed. I already prepped my left eye with the Kat Fix Cream in the shade Light, and then the Kat Cosmetics Loose Setting Powder. I'm going to start by taking the ESUM W35 Stable Hair Brush, and I'm going to take this shade right here and I'm going to put that into the socket of my eye. My favorite thing about this brush is that it just kind of does the work for you. I don't know if you guys can relate or have any brushes that you feel the same about, but whenever I glide this into my crease, it covers a really large area, which is really nice and convenient. It doesn't take me a long time to blend out my crease. How many of you just sit there and blend your crease away, and then by the time you know it, you're like, oh my god, I'm like 10 minutes in and I'm still blending my crease. Stable hair is also pretty rare to find in a brush, so it's another fun fact. Another thing to note about a stable hair brush is that it's going to give you a little bit more of a medium to fuller lay down of application, as if you were to use a goat hair brush like the G29, the one that I used to prep my lid with the Kat Set powder. That's just going to give you more of a sheer application, better for light washes of color, light powder applications. Another option to blending out colors in the socket area is this ESUM S33, and I used it in the previous tutorial. I'm just going to use it to lightly diffuse the color. So to add some more definition to my eye without it looking overly dramatic, I'm going to be taking the ESUM G27 with the Viseart Coy palette, and I'm going to be taking this red and packing that in the outer corner of the eye, slowly working it into the outer crease. So I'm going to take this a little bit further in, actually, onto the eyelid and then the outer corner. So as you can see, it's not giving me that full impact. I didn't use a mixing medium. I'm not using my finger. So this is a perfect option if you're someone who really wants to dip and dabble into some beautiful shimmers, but you don't want them to be overpoweringly intense. A brush like this is going to come in handy for you. And you can definitely use a mixing medium with this if you want to amp it up, which I will show you in a few moments. I'm then going to take this corally orange and I'm going to pop that on the lid. We're just going to run this on the eyelid here. The same brush. And it's just going to give a really nice wash of color. These warm tones are so pretty for the springtime, the summertime. I know that we're only in January. I'm aware. Now I'm taking that just a little bit into the crease, actually, because I want this to mesh all together and be a really pretty wash. So for this look, it's totally fine to bring things a little bit higher. Now I hope the camera is picking this up, but the right side is a little bit more amplified. We also have some lashes on and some liner. This side here is just a really pretty wash, so if you want to keep it natural, you can stop it there. It has a little bit of a glistening effect, but it's not anything that is going to turn heads in any which way. So these are two options. Now let's take it to this side because I'm ready to get a little bit extra. So there's four things that I'm going to use to amp up the look. We're going to be using stable hair brushes. We're also going to be using the ESUM Pro Mixing Medium. We're going to add a little bit of liner, and we're also going to pop on a really nice pair of lashes. I'm going to take some ESUM Mixing Medium, just a drop of that, and I'm going to be using the ESUM W21, which is included in the Theory Eye Set. Again, this is stable hair, so we're going to get a really nice medium to full coverage. So you can see the color is a little bit richer. You can also see a little bit more sparkle. And I'm also doing a little bit of a different technique. I'm just kind of focusing the color in one specific area to build it up, and then I'll go ahead and blend it out. Now if you're following following us on Instagram, I did a poll the other day asking what kind of videos you guys would like to see, and I am keeping track of it, so let me know in the comments down below what would you like to see. And if you're not following us on Instagram, the link is in the description box. I'm going to take the ESUM W36. I like to think of this as like the baby sister, the baby brother of the W35. It's a really unique angled type of diffusing brush. Now I'm just gonna diffuse this color on the lid just to get more of a wash effect and kind of pull that up into the crease. Using the same W21, I'm going to take this shade here and apply that to my lid. So you can note that where I place this shade, it doesn't blend as seamless as I'd like it to. So I'm going to take the S33, going into this red shade, and just diffusing all the colors together. To line my eye, I'm going to take the Kevyn Aucoin Precision Liquid Liner. For my lower lash line, I'm going to take my favorite ESUM S33 pencil brush, and I'm going to take this red and just line the bottom of my eye. For mascara, I have the Kevyn Aucoin Curling Mascara. For my eyelash, I use the Lashes in a Box Style number 30. Using the Callus Lash Adhesive, I'm going to just paint on a light layer of glue to the lash band. Taking the ESUM Lash Applicator, and look at how easy that just went on. I like to kind of grip my lash with the false lash and give it a nice little push inwards just to ensure the lash is on, and then give it a little bit of a tug to make sure that it's secure. On my right cheek, I have on the Kat Cosmetics Fix Cream Blush in the shade Mai Tai. It's a beautiful kind of orange coral that suited this look really, really well. Now what I want to do, and I did this in the last tutorial, is that I put a little bit of a shade from the Viseart Coy on my cheek as a highlighter, and I'm going to do the same with that today. I'm going to take the ESUM G29 with this beautiful coral and add that to my cheekbone as a highlight, but also almost as like a blush topper. This is totally optional. You do not have to do this in any way, shape, or form. I'm just a little bit extra. And on my lips, I have the Danessa Luxe Cream Palette in the Feminist, and I have a combination of colors per usual. I have on this beautiful, beautiful kind of like watermelon-y coral mixed with this shade, and then I have a pop of that and a pop of this. So I just kind of create my own colors and roll with it. And that wraps up the tutorial. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. All of the products that I used today will be listed in the description box below. If you like videos like this and would like to see more, please subscribe to our YouTube channel as well as give this video a thumbs up. See you soon. Bye.